do I flourish? How do I make it? Understand that hard times. Take it again. Take it again. Eh? Eh? I am hungry. I am hungry. I can't pay my wife dowry. My project, I want to suspend it first. No money in the hand.
There's nothing new under the sun.
Cement price has increased.
Nothing new under
Who
the
else
sun.
can build again? Hunger don't kill man again. Take your seat. How much is the price of bike now? Eh? 750. That's day long. Eh? 850. You are so.
Yes, sir. I know somebody that went to go and buy a princess now. I asked the price.
850.
Yes, sir. That's
Day long.
Yes, sir.
Eh? Ladies bike 1.1. But with what Bible is telling us now, are we going to be surprised again? Just calm down. Whether lady bike be 3 million, if God say you will buy this year,
You will buy it.
you know I'm preaching what I'm preaching this morning. In case you are there, you are beginning to devise a negative formula. Stop it. Work with what the Bible is telling us. Give us that scriptures. He said there is nothing new on this earth. Year after year. 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 What a blessing to be in church this morning. To hear this kind of message. Economic recession, economic sabotage, give it any economic name or jargons. There is nothing new on the earth. What is happening now has happened before. It is the same old thing. What is the thing? Hunger, nakedness, peril, hike in price of goods and services. It is the same old. How do I survive in this kind of time? How do I flourish? Number one, I say you must have what? Understanding of some things. What are the things? Nothing is new under the sun. There is nothing new in the earth. What has happened is happening. What happened before is happening now. There is nothing new. There is nothing. Number two, avoid waste. Avoid what? Avoid what? Yes. Avoid waste. Jesus fed people. The first, he fed 5,000 men with fish and bread. After the men were eating, Jesus said, gather the fragment that nothing be wasted. I'm sure if it were to be modern day preacher, you go say, no, don't bother. Tomorrow we'll multiply another one. God is not a waster. Again, Jesus fed another 4,000 people, men. He spoke the same words. Gather the fragment. Take your seat. Matthew 15:37. Matthew 14:20. But first, Matthew 14:20. Let's look at that. And they did all eat. They were filled. They took up the fragments that remained, 12 baskets full. They took up the fragment that, come on, talk to me. They took up the fragment that, they took up the fragment that, they took up the fragment that. As you make eba in your kitchen, I beg, the remaining garri, don't allow your baby
To waste it.
to push him, he go fall for ground, or they pour water by mistake. Don't. Take your seats. If the Son of God, the greatest miracle worker, take your seat. Avoid waste with all passion and zest. Avoid wastage this period. If you have to keep things in the fridge, keep it. When you cook soup, use your sense. Not be every soup you just put for table. Divide the soup. Put some. I am talking now. It look like, Pastor, is this necessary? Some women no get sense. So. We live in a generation where women don't even know what men go through to put food. For men that put food on table, not every man I'm talking to this morning now. Because there are some men that their wife now get table. Now lay bed, then get bed. Take your seat. Gather the fragment. Give me Matthew again, 15 verse 37. We saw Jesus again telling them to gather the fragment. He said, and they did all eat and were filled. And they took up the broken meat that was left, 7 baskets full. Like, you know, say as that thing scatter for ground, they're not going to say many. Yes, they just say, I beg, I beg, I beg. But the moment they gather, say, eh? You were surprised. 7 baskets was filled up. 7 baskets. This is not the time for waste. This is the time for conservation. As you boil the yam, listen. If you not fit chop and finish, keep it. Tomorrow use and cook beans. Am I talking to somebody? Wait till I say me take the yam cook.